everyone, this is Miss Amenta and this is Nature Art Class number 4. And today we are going to be making a collage, a paper collage. You've probably seen, I'm hoping that you've seen the, there you go, that you've seen your task sheet, and we are going to be using cupcakes, patty cakes to make a flower bed, because flowers are definitely a part of nature. And once you've done all your flowers, you can stick them down, and it's a collage because we are applying paper on top of paper to make a picture, and it is also got some texture to it, so you can touch these and you can have them lift off the surface if you like. Okay, now you can stick them down once you've arranged them in a pattern that you like. And these colours here that represent the inside of the flower, the polleny bit that the bees love, they can be any colour that you want. And the shapes of the flowers can be any shapes that you want. And I will show you next class, class number 5, how to cut out these different shapes, okay? But that step, we're not going to be doing that step today because that's for next class, okay? Today, what we are going to be making is we are going to be making the background, okay? So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making this using a variety of different greens, because when we look outside, and I'd like you to go out and have a look sometime today, when you look outside you'll notice that there's not just one type of green out there. There are a variety of different ones. Some are dark green, some are almost bluey green, some are yellowy green. So there's a beautiful variety of greens, and we're going to practice looking at and applying different types of greens so that we can have like a background for our flowers that looks like a grassy area or green foliage, okay? So the way we're going to do that is you're going to need your water paint container, and as you can see I've used this, so that will need to be rinsed out, and you'll need some different types of brushes, and what you will need is some different types of green paint. Now, if you don't have different types of green paint, that's fine, because you can use blue and yellow to make different types of greens, or blue, yellow, and green and browns to make different types of greens. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So I'm going to do that on this piece of paper here for you. So what we have first up is we have your stock standard everyday green. The green that usually painters will say comes straight out of a tube. There you have it, green. And on your piece of paper, you're going to blot that green around. Have fun putting the green, your regular, ordinary, everyday green, and that means it's got equal amounts of yellow in it as it does blue, because green is a secondary colour and it's made up of blue and yellow. So it's got equal amounts of yellow in it, equal amounts of blue in it. That's what makes it a true green. Now the next type of green I'm going to use is a yellowy green. So I'm going to take my green and I'm going to put it with a bit of yellow. I'm going to see what that looks like. Yellowy green. There are a lot of trees out there that have a real yellowy green look about them. And they're usually trees that have quite big leaves on them and need a lot of water, those kind of trees with the paler leaves. Or grass that's a bit paler. So blob, blob, smash, 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 smash. Put your green on your paper anywhere you want. Now the as you can see, that green is a lot lighter. It's got more yellow in it. Now that I've done that, I've done 2 greens. I've done my ordinary regular green and I've done a yellowier green. What can I do now? I know. What about a bluey green? So when we're going to make a bluey green, on my palette here, I have green and I have blue. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that blue, just a tiny bit, and I'm going to mix it in with my green here. Now you can always clean the top of these paints with a tissue or a cloth to get them back to their original colours. But as you can see there, now I have this beautiful dark green. Let's have a look how that looks on the paper. Whoa, I like it. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to change my brush size so that when I'm looking, and I'm going to hold my brush up high and I'm going to dab, dab, dab. I'm going to keep applying those different greens all over. I have a yellowy green, I have a regular green, and I have a bluey green now. Okay, so we are almost finished. I've been dabbing and blobbing away there all those different types of greens, and I'm trying my best to fill in all the space so that there's no white showing. Because your cupcakes next week, when you add them, they're going to be white. So this gives your mum and dad a chance during the week to also go and get some cupcake patty pans, they're called. Get some patty pans from the shop. So that's a good idea. Now I've almost finished. I've just got a little bit more up here to go. Oh, now see how I'm dabbing with my brush? Dab, 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 dab. I don't want you painting like this today, wiping. I want you dabbing. So it kind of looks like a whole bunch of leaves together. There's a nice close-up. I can see some white there. Dab, 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 dab. It's really important with this task that you use the different types of green. Really, really important. So once you've done that, you can leave that to sit and dry. Okay, there you go. Leaving it to dry, and for next week, hopefully you can buy some different size patty pans. Okay, they should be white. White's important in this task, so they really stand out when you put them on top of your artwork. Okay, so they'll stand out a lot. There we go. Okay, so get dabbing with different varieties of green, and you don't have to hand this one in yet or take a photo of it yet till it's finished. So that won't be till week 5. So have fun making the backgrounds today, and I will be back talking with you in week 5 when we are going to make our flowers. Okay, great. See you then.